Today is not just another day. It is not a day for empty scrolling, for whispered complaints, or for waiting on a sign that will never come. Today is the day you begin the demolition and the reconstruction of you from the bedrock of your soul all the way to the surface. Nobody is coming with a blueprint or a hard hat to do it for you. You are the architect of your spirit, the engineer of your will, the builder of your reality. Your focus must be a laser beam locked onto yourself every day. Drown out the noise. This world is a hurricane of opinions and a flood of distractions. None of that static matters if the foundation within you is crumbling. Every moment you spend analyzing someone else's climb is a moment you've betrayed your own. Stop watching their highlight reel. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to their chapter 20. Start working. Your goals are indifferent to your feeling. Your discipline does not ask your motivation for permission. The winners go to war with themselves. You must forge a version of yourself so fortified that doubt shatters on its walls. Be so relentlessly consistent that your excuses die of exhaustion trying to keep up. Be so locked in that every failure becomes another log on the fire, not the water that puts it out. You have no right to entertain your weakness while your greatest ambitions are still breathing. A God-tier version of you is trapped inside, waiting for you to get out of the way. Every sunrise, make a sacred vow to grow. You will read the damn book. You will do the extra rep. You will forge the skill until it's second nature. You will guard your energy like it's the last resource on earth. When your focus is welded entirely to you, your power multiplies. You stop bleeding time on things that offer nothing in return. You stop wiring your energy to people who only drain the battery. You stop begging for validation and start collecting quiet personal victories. This is about evolution and making progress. The only way progress happens is when your attention is chained to your mission every day. Are you going to build or are you going to break? Are you going to focus or fade into the background? What single brick will you lay before your head hits the pillow? This reconstruction of self is not a weekend project. It's a daily war fought in silence, a lonely grind. If you refuse to break that promise, the rewards are beyond measure. Let them sleep. You are building something no storm can wash away. Rebuilding yourself daily is an unshakable law of the universe. It's a command you make to your own soul. There will never be a mission more critical than the construction of you. Not your job, not your relationships. The quality of your existence flows from the foundation you pour within yourself. Every day you are either erecting the monument of who you were born to be, or you're methodically tearing it down with distraction and laziness. It is a practice happening in this very breath. Ask yourself, what part of me will I fortify today? Will you build the muscle of discipline or sharpen the blade of your mind? Too many people are sitting on the sidelines waiting for the game to change. They wait for motivation to crash down like lightning. But life does not reward spectators, it rewards gladiators. You are the hero and the sculptor. Let the world waste hours talking. You will move in silence. While they are scrolling, you are studying. That is the edge. This rebuild is gritty and lonely. Nobody will thank you for it at first. But every time you choose discipline over the drug of comfort, you lay another solid brick in the fortress of your future. Rebuilding starts with taking absolute responsibility. Stop pointing fingers at your past or your environment. Those might be the reason for where you started, but they are not the excuse for where you end. You choose the habits that define you. Every choice is either a tool or a weapon. Your focus is your sharpest tool. When your mind is welded to growth and relentless execution, you become a force of nature. Stop giving a damn about opinions that don't build you. Stop engaging in drama that doesn't pay you. Rebuilding is painful. Growth is always painful. You will have to outgrow people you love and walk alone when you crave company. You have to stare your weaknesses in the eye and mercilessly destroy them. You are going to fail, but you will come back stronger. Suffer the short-term pain of rebuilding, or suffer the lifelong pain of staying exactly where you are. One leads to freedom, the other leads to desperate regret. You have the same 24 hours given to the giants who came before you. Use your pain as rocket fuel. Look in the mirror and demand an answer. What will I build today? Your mind is a weapon. Sharpen it. Your body is an engine. Train it. Your life is your legacy. Build it with intention. Rise with a purpose. Silence the damn noise. You were not put on this earth to be a sponge for every opinion or digital trend. Every second you lend focus to meaningless noise, you rob your own future. Your energy is everything. Without it, you are a puppet for someone else's agenda. If it does not serve your growth, it is not your concern. The news will scream negativity, and social media will dangle bait for your insecurities. Filter it all out. You rise by being ruthlessly intentional with your attention. Guarding your mind is necessary for survival. Every minute spent scrolling through someone else's life is a minute you've abandoned your own. Most people never touch their potential because they are too chronically distracted to build momentum. They know celebrity gossip, but nothing about their own purpose. Reconnect with your mission. Clarity returns like a flood. You begin to hear your inner voice again. That voice knows precisely where you need to go, but you must quiet the world. Focus is your ultimate competitive advantage. Lean into the stillness. Mental fortitude is forged in saying no 1,000 times to the trivial. You cannot give your energy away to everyone. Protect it like gold. Train yourself to be indifferent to distractions. You do not need to answer every text immediately or win every debate. Silence is power. Being misunderstood is the price of building something authentic. Let them call you distant or say you've changed. That was the point. You do not owe the world a constant reaction. You owe yourself results. You owe your future self the version of you who stayed locked in. Distraction is a thief you invite in every time you scroll without purpose. You trade your power for noise and drift from the life you were meant to create. Reclaim your focus now by choosing discipline over indulgence. You were born to create, not to be hijacked by triviality. Protect your attention like a warrior protects the gate to a fortress. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you are destined to become. Without it, potential remains a prisoner. It is the daily sacrifice of immediate comfort for long-term growth. The bill is due every single morning. There are no shortcuts. Discipline demands repetition when the work is boring and the fire of motivation has died. If you demand more from life, discipline is non-negotiable. It keeps you moving forward when progress feels completely invisible. Your current self is the sum of your daily choices. Every day you are either building or betraying your future self. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you lay another brick. Discipline forges character and makes you dangerous to your own weakness. Stop negotiating with yourself like a child. Your future self isn't waiting for you to feel motivated. It's waiting for you to take action. Discipline transforms chaos into order and carves fluffy goals into tangible victories. Never outsource your self-worth. Validate yourself with results. Stop asking the world for permission to feel like you are enough. If your value depends on someone else's opinion, you are a prisoner. Real self-worth is forged in proving to yourself that you can execute a plan regardless of who is watching. Earn your confidence in the dark. Your self-worth should be an untouchable fortress rooted in effort, not in the shifting sands of social media likes. Stop trying to look successful and start doing the work to be truly capable. Results do not lie. They are louder than praise or criticism. When you validate yourself with results, you no longer have to convince anyone of your value. You show them. You stop relying on recognition because you are too focused on becoming undeniable. Your value is found in your actions on the days when it would have been easier to quit. That is the deep, resonant pride of earned worth. Anchor your worth to things you can control: your mindset, work ethic, and growth. When you outsource worth, you let other people decide if you are valuable. Most of them don't even know who they are. Validate yourself with the fact that you show up even when it's hard. If you aren't where you want to be yet, good. Tangible growth is the most powerful validation there is. Start keeping promises to yourself. Set standards that scare you and rise to meet them. Build habits that serve the person you intend to become. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Every action is a vote for the person you are becoming. There are no off days in this war. You cannot create a powerful future while clinging to habits that keep you average. Dismantle and restructure your daily behaviors until they mirror your highest standards. Does this action serve my future self? If the answer is no, it must go. Habits shape identity, and identity drives behavior. If your habits are soft, your confidence will shatter under pressure. But if they are deliberate, momentum becomes your ally. You'll start winning days, then weeks, then months. Compounding momentum is an unshakable force. High-level habits have nothing to do with emotions. They are about decisions. Become the person by living as if you already are. Your daily habits are the dress rehearsal for your future. You must be willing to trade what is easy now for what is extraordinary later. Audit your routines and pay close attention to where your time goes. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret is permanent. Zoom out and ask, what will this habit give me in 5 years? Each time you choose the hard thing, you strengthen the identity of someone who does not fold. What would the most disciplined version of myself do today? Go and do that. Protect your focus as if your life depends on it. In an age of distraction, focus is a survival mechanism and a lethal advantage. If your attention is scattered, your energy is diluted, and your results will be weak. Distraction only needs to pull you 2% off course every day to leave you miles away from your destination. Focus requires absolute intention. It means saying no far more than yes. Design your environment to support your attention, not sabotage it. Deep focus is not a thrill ride, it is repetition and solitude. It is the power to finish what you started long after motivation has left. Real focus is choosing one thing and giving it everything until it is done. It is not a mood, it is a decision. With deep focus, you can accomplish in 1 hour what takes others 5. Your mind is your command center. Whatever owns your focus ultimately owns your future. Cut through the mental clutter. Time is your life. Invest it only where growth exists. You do not get your time back. Most people are not too busy. They are just too careless with their time. Time is the permanent record of your legacy. Where you invest your time is where your life will go. If something costs you time without giving growth, it is theft. Trading passive entertainment for active building is the only way to evolve. Protect your time as if your entire future depends on it. Failure is feedback. Rebuild with strategy, not regret. There is no evolution without error. Every time you fall, it is a signal to adjust your approach. Treat failure as wisdom waiting to be claimed. Regret chains you to the past, but strategy looks forward. Every failure shows you exactly where the cracks in your structure are. Was it a lack of preparation or weak discipline? Use that data to rebuild stronger. There is no shame in failing, only in repeating the same pattern. Rebuilding is about starting better, not just starting over. Take the pieces that didn't work and use them as the foundation for what will. Failure is not your identity, it is just data. Greats extract the lesson and run the play again. You cannot rebuild with the weight of regret. You need the sharp tools of strategy. If you fear failure, you avoid growth. Every champion has failed, but they use those failures as leverage. Analyze without blaming. Success begins when you stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is a fair-weather friend that vanishes when things get tough. True success is forged in consistency. Stop making your emotions the boss of your action. You can trust the system you build even when you are uninspired. Waiting for motivation is just a disguise for fear. Top performers move on command. They don't need a reason to do what must be done. Discipline replaces motivation to get the job done. Every day is a brick. You either place it with intention or waste it. Your life is built one brick at a time, one decision, one action. Most people don't comprehend the weight of a single day, but your days become your patterns, and your patterns become your life. Skipping the gym or hitting snooze once lays the foundation for inconsistency. Today's brick determines the shape of your future. Greatness rises in slow, deliberate, invisible layers. Consistency is the blueprint. It demands your focus when the world is noisy and your effort when you are exhausted. If you keep placing that brick day in and day out, you will wake up surrounded by the walls of a life you are proud of. When you waste a day, you weaken the entire structure. Build with urgency. Don't let laziness disguise itself as rest. Lay your bricks with excellence, especially when no one is watching. The life you want comes from what you do right now.